This project is a 6-story new pavilion to an existing hospital, and in 2 years we've gone from where we showed up in November of 20, it was a parking lot, and then we pulled 38,000 yards of dirt out of a hole and then started building it back together.
My first job with Anderson, I'm incredibly impressed with the team that's out here. I feel lucky to be a part of this team, and I see so much camaraderie out here. It's an incredibly different project than I'm used to working on.
Oh my gosh, Anderson has been a great partner from the very beginning. Understood what we had to do, what our job was, how the community needed to be involved, and they became part of our community. They were more than a construction company, they were a partner.
Anderson's involvement with the community at large, they've made this home for the better part of 3 years, and gotten involved with the hospital, patients in the hospital, unfortunately cancer patients who have come to that term of life, and we've had fundraisers, we've had luncheons, we've had t-shirts made and tours, and it's just really a neat community out here.
So one of the things that Anderson talked about when we were awarded this project is not just coming down here and being the builder of choice and knocking the building out, but also being active and part of the local economy and being part of the community and being good stewards of being part of that community. One of the things that we did out here to involve the workplace, because we're away from home, a lot of these guys are away from families, so we did a painted rock moment. And so what we did is we had children, families, spouses of not only the workforce but also Asante's direct involvement, their facilities people. We had them all paint 1.5 or 2-inch flat rocks with something that was special to them, whether it was a flag or their name or a flower, whatever was special to them. And then we put them in the foundation and actually poured them into concrete in the foundation. And then when we placed them in the foundation, we actually gave them a plaque that showed the location of where those were in the building, the time that those were put in, and a photo of the rocks themselves going into the concrete. So that was a really big deal to have the kids actually come out and help place rocks on that day, and it was a lot of fun. It was a really good kind of a kickoff event for the community.
It's probably the best job I've ever been on. Everybody gets along really well. They've done a really good job bringing everybody together. I'm pretty impressed with it.
As you get to know more people for a longer period of time, it becomes like a family kind of.
I'm Andrea Reeder. I am the Senior Vice President and Chief Philanthropy Officer at Asante. So I have been working very closely to work with the community in our campaign Asante Forward to raise the money to help build the pavilion. From taking requests to change the color of the crane lights, to customizing tours, to creating the most special experience for a little boy with cancer and all of his friends, to give him a special hard hat, to have the entire crew out in front of the construction site to wish him well and honor him. I mean, you can't put a value on that. And that wasn't a company doing some template of a tour. That was leadership and construction employees coming together to do something because they wanted to. It was so heartfelt. That created memories that will last a very long time.
Anderson is leading in the industry on creating that culture. They stand behind their word when they say they want to keep us safe. They truly want to keep us safe.
Just that this is the first time I have had my fundraising role attached to such a large construction project. And at the beginning, I was excited about it, but it was a little intimidating. And to be able to partner with a organization like Anderson that came alongside me and supported me and all of my team and all of our efforts was, I'm just really grateful. Yeah.